My trip to heaven, a birthday promise. I gradually walked past the bench, up the hill to the golden gates. They shined and glistened in the sun. It was so bright as my husband slowly reached out his hand to me. He slowly bent forward, reaching out with one arm and gently wrapping it around me as we both walked through the gate, down the stony path, through the beautiful flowers. Sitting next to the flowers, there was a beautiful face, just like the one we used to have, with red and blue flowers in it. It also included yellow tulips, a sweet variety of flowers. "Happy birthday, sweetheart," he had said, looking at me with moist eyes. I told him, "Happy birthday to you, dear. I miss you so much." He reached over and took a tear from my eyes and placed it on the flowers. "Salty," he said. I laughed a little in between tears, in between the tears of missing him. He reached over and took my hand, and we walked past the sparkly pond with the frog on the lily pad. It seemed as if he had not moved from the spot since I was there last. Then we saw a couple of butterflies. A red one fluttered past and landed on his sleeve. We watched it a little bit, then moved on. Reaching the light blue marble steps, the stained glass cross shone much brighter today. It was beautiful, amazingly beautiful. The colors traveled through the window and sparkled, landing on my arms and face. It was beautiful. "I love you, dear," I said, as my voice swelled with tears in it. My husband reached out with both hands and just held me as my tears ran down the sides of my cheek. He held me for a little while, but then realized we had to get going. He turned the glass handle gently and we both walked in. He showed me a picture of the two of us engraved in the wall. "Do you like?" he asked me. "I love it." It was so exciting to see he had a piece of me in heaven with him. "It's my birthday gift to you." I felt my lips suddenly spread into a smile. I said, "Thank you, sweetheart." Suddenly I felt my head going down. I said, "But I did not bring you anything." He looked at me and tears sprung in his blue eyes, and he said, "You brought me you yourself. That's all I need. Thank you," I had told him softly. His voice got really excited as he said, "I have a surprise for you." We walked farther to the staircasing. The second door was where we stopped. He opened the door. Inside we saw a giant cake with candles all over it. There was a table sitting next to it with flowers all over it and a place setting for 2 people. We sat down and ate a piece of cake with some coffee. There was a beautiful chandelier in the middle of the room. There was also one wall with a beautiful big candle, the biggest of them all, with a sign underneath it which said, "You light up my life." I could hear the song in the background. It was me singing at our wedding. It was almost as if they were playing a video of our wedding. It was all so beautiful. Next, when we had finished, as we walked into our nature room with the waterfall, we sat in our chairs and just watched the waterfall, holding hands quietly. Today it looked like a beaver and his friend were living in the corner next to the waterfall. It was cute, the way they cuddled into each other. My husband and I went over to the couch and sat for a while, cuddling as well, watching the water cascading down. I kept wishing in my heart I could take him home with me. My heart seemed to ache for him so much. Smelling the flowers, I knew our time would soon be done. Taking me by the hand, he led me down the staircasing, through the hall of memories, out the door with stained glass cross. Kissing me lightly on the cheek, he led me up the walkway, up to the gate. Visiting hours never last long in heaven, so I wanted to stay. Taking my hands in his, he said, "Soon, sweetheart, soon, I promise you." Through a teary goodbye, I reached over and kissed him. "Soon, very soon," I repeated. "Love you, sweetheart," I said. I felt myself coming back to my room and my chair, through the memories and tears of spending our birthdays together. I realized that my heart still aches for him, even today. "Soon, sweetheart, soon," I repeated. "Soon I will be ready. I promise you that." Amen.